Hello, Shelly Lamb, fiber artist, coming to you today with a tip and trick about looming and a fiber choice that I recently put on the loom. So what we have here is I have started my hat, and this is the brim. And the fiber choice that I have chosen is Lion brand Vel-luxe, and it looks like and feels like velour. And I love that although it's one color, it does have these, based on the light that hits it, it goes like from light to dark. So this tip and trick is actually it takes a little bit longer on the loom because of the time that you're doing. All of my hats have double brims. And what that means is, well, let me talk real quick about this design. So what I've chosen on the brim on this one is a knit purl rib. And basically it's knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl all the way around the cast on. And I do that all the way to about, this one is about probably almost 6 inches. And I know it takes longer to do that, but it's a gorgeous in the end. And the design really shows, as well as the quality of the hat and what you're wearing when you put that on. So when you get to the 6 inches on the brim, basically I have my loom, right? And I bring up from the bottom, I bring up and I take my first cast on, the cast on, knit stitches, and you just put it over the pegs, like so. And it's super easy because once you find, it will just go as you're going around. You'll be able, just because of the yarn is pulling, and you'll be able to see the stitches. So doing this is not that difficult at all. And I usually go all the way around before I knit over, but I'm not going to do that because we don't want to keep you on the video that long. So once I have my, I'm going to pull these up so you can see this. So I have my cast on my back on my pegs. I take my hook and I pull up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Sorry, that one I have to hold down so that it can go over the thing. Okay, so what happens is it gives this amazing double brim by doing that. And it's so simple. It's just part of the simple design. I also wanted to share with you too what I do. As you can see, I have two strands. I always work with 2 strands just because this loom is for bulky yarn. And these are 3 to 4, I believe it's labeled a 4, but I like to have the more design and the more bulk on the brim. So I always use the 2 strands. So that's a tip and trick. How you do that is, I actually had 2 skeins of this, and so I just was working the 2 skeins. But what you could do is take 1 skein and then ball it into 2 skeins, and then, rather than purchasing the 2 skeins. This yarn, I probably will get, from 1 skein, I probably get 3 to 4 brims off of the hats. So even if you wanted to do, what's going to happen for me on my design is I'm going to actually cast on another yarn besides the Vel-luxe. But if you actually wanted to make an entire hat with this, it would be amazing and gorgeous, and put with an amazing, gorgeous design, and put a palm on the top of that. So I definitely am in love with the Vel-luxe and the velour look and how luxurious it looks on the hats. So I will be looking at other colors from Lion brand. I will link the information down at the bottom in regards to the Lion brand Vel-luxe, and as well as my loom that I use, just in case you would like to follow me and do your own looming fiber arts. Happy yarning. Have a great day.